Good morning, YouTube. This is man always George Page, aka the Emperor of WMMA Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. Well, folks, as you know, we just started a new month. It's the first of the month, and I'm telling you, time is flying. We were just this is a new year, and now we're already halfway through it. And it's just that's how life is. Anyway, I want to wish a very happy birthday to a lady I've become finally acquainted with. One Miss Sarah, too sweet to sour Alpar. I just basically Sarah, too sweet Alpar. Now Sarah is an MMA fighter, and we did an interview some time ago. As you know, it wasn't that long ago that Sarah was with the UFC. Now she's originally from Oklahoma, and growing up she was into wrestling, and then, like anything, she transitioned from wrestling to MMA. She's been champion in quite a few organizations as an amateur and also as a professional. But like I said, it wasn't that long ago she got the big call. It was like almost 2 years ago, you might as well say, when she got called up to compete on Dana White's Contender Series. And on there, she won her fight by unanimous decision over Shannon Young. And that was a great thing for her to get a contract with UFC. I mean, you all know the UFC is the biggest organization around for mixed martial arts, and it's a great opportunity for a young woman to get a shot to wrestle, to fight in that company. And Sarah she was just happy. I mean, she put on a good performance, and she was proud of herself. But we always know, but she only had 2 fights in the UFC, and that's kind of short. I mean, there's been people been in there who've been on 4 fight losing streaks. Now, for her debut fight was against Jesse Rose Clark, or everybody knows Jesse Jess, and that fight she had to try to find a way to fund her fight camp. So she did a GoFundMe, and she got donations from one Mr. Jake Paul. So and that was appreciated. But all know Dana White has an issue with Jake Paul. But her fight with Jesse Rose Clark was a tough fight. She got pretty dominated. But you know what? She still was just happy that she had got an opportunity. Then the next fight after that was with Aaron Blanchfield. Aaron Blanchfield is one of the up and comers in the UFC, and that fight didn't go as good as she wanted to either. She put up a good fight, but it was Blanchfield was just everybody was a big star. Everybody was looking at her, but Sarah, she's a game opponent. But once after that, what happened? Dana White cut her, and we all know why Dana White cut her because her donation she got from Jake Paul. She was working too. She had a job. She was working. But Jake, he's like all these other fighters, they do GoFundMe's to fund their fight camps. It's just that the UFC should really pay their fighters. They should most definitely pay their fighters enough so we don't have to do GoFundMe's or do OnlyFans to pay their to make their living while between fights. And Sarah's a beautiful woman. She is beautiful, yes. And she just recently, as I put on my if you check my YouTube community channel, she just recently got her sports medicine degree, and that's great. I mean, that's a great thing for her. And she recently just now she has a new job. Also, Sarah's a mom, and also she's a mom both of nature and nurture. As you know, she married her husband Drew, and he has kids, and they're a blended family. And that's a great thing about that, being having this man who loves you and he loves your child, and y'all come together. And I forgot I should have did last month because last month was Mother's Day. I should have dedicated some videos to moms who in the mixed martial art community. I'm sorry to you ladies who are mothers who are mixed martial arts fighters. I do it next time. But this is about Sarah. Sarah's a great lady. I mean, she has a great future whatever she's do. We're talking on IG. She's on IG and social media that she's talking about maybe transition to bodybuilding. I tell you that's a good transition. But understand, it's not as profitable compared to MMA. It is definitely, you really have to put up your own money. And usually, unless you win the shows against sponsors, it's not as profitable. But I think she's a wonderful young lady. She's a great mom, a mother, an instructor, a fighter, a wife. You gotta give this to her for a passion for the sports of mixed martial arts. I think she's an amazing lady, and like I say, she is beautiful. And I hope whatever she does in the future, I'd like to have her come back on the live stream. I really enjoyed the time we talked before because I did an interview with her. Then also she was on the live stream one time because she made some time for me. Like we were doing my Sunday discussion. She made some time for me while she was out with her family. I appreciate the time she made for me. I appreciate anything when these ladies come on and really represent themselves and them and their sport. I mean, all respect to her. So, but like I said, whatever she's doing in this world, in this life, I wish her all the best of luck. I know today her birthday is on a Wednesday. You never really want your birthday too far from the weekend, but that's how life is. But I hope she's doing well. Her and the kids and Drew, and I hope they're spending. I hope they have a great birthday party for her, and I wish her all the best. And I hope everything's right as rain for her, and I hope she has many birthdays, many, many more. Anyway, this man all the way George Page, aka the Emperor of WMA Talk. Like, don't subscribe. Sorry, like, subscribe, don't like, whatever. I'm out. Happy birthday, Sarah.